white. we'll have a black versus white title game. All right, let me post. Hello, Avery. How are you feeling? Well, that's good.
Welcome everyone to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled.
Oh, nice. The suites are cool. Avery, your dad, and I, and Jack, we've all sat up there once before, I think, maybe like 10 or 15 years ago.
Taking on a team from the ACC, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion.
Well, yeah, you got to pay attention and be careful.
The kickoff team is out there, and you
definitely prime foul ball territory, and you don't want to fall and injure the other shoulder. Oh, that's a surprise, Kurt. First time you kicked it there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25.
Yeah, I'm streaming and I posted it in the chat. Say what?
Down here for this offense.
Oh, good one.
Decides to keep it here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I feel like it glitched there. Yeah.
But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
I don't know what's going on in front of my place, but a million people just keep running back and forth. Super weird. Yeah, super strange. Maybe some running club or something? Yeah, on foot running. Yeah, that's what I would think.
On the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4.
All right, well, you don't win the title if you don't go for it, so.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Moving the receiver now before the snap. Here we go on 4th down. He's found some room at the 45.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, with his speed, he is 6'3", 230 with 99 speed.
Keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Oh, come on.
Big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, he needed every bit of that speed right there.
Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incomplete.
Yeah, I hit the wrong button, to be honest. But it was going to be a completion, but if I could have gotten it to that guy that was running a corner route, it would have been a touchdown. Yeah. No, you mean you were usering? Yeah, you were not close at all.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Yeah. Yeah. The running back that just carried the ball has the best name in the world. His name's Paul.
Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side.
Oh my God, not again.
Just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first
That
down.
fake toss.
That route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Yep. I should have hit the first guy, but it was, I don't know, it feels like it's just a bit too early to, like, take, like, a chance, I guess.
Here for a heavy blitz. And a quick timeout call by the offense. After
Yeah. Didn't like that. Yeah, it takes forever. Well, I think it's because I have a really fast and big defense, but also, like, I have a linebacker that's always amazing. Like a middle linebacker that's always big and fast.
His ability to use his legs when he has to, and I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Fights off a defender.
Oh my God. Woo! Very lucky.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the
yeah, so
Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this
so I was doing that against Steve the other day, and I forced 3 fumbles against him. And he was the usual complaining, and because the one, like, I was like a good defensive end, and I hit him as he was throwing, and I hit R1, and of course he fumbled, and he's like, "Oh, come on, man, that's ridiculous."
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It was quite humorous, I must say.
Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly.
I also typically force like 1 a season, but for whatever reason, the stars were aligned for that game.
Second and goal off that loss. We're going to score with a run to the right.
Oh man, that was a really nice user play by you. No, I was trying, but it just didn't quite work. I'm having the Heinemann drive.
So here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the run here, lets it go.
Very lucky.
Receiver makes the grab. He's swarmed by the defense.
Very lucky by me.
Looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball
Yeah.
and pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up with a chip shot on the left hash mark. The field goal.
I came very close to taking a delay there just because I wasn't sure.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, they kick.
Well, they honestly make no sense. Like where you're putting the arrow, I should have been like way outside the goalpost or whatever. No. It can't be. I realize it factors in a little bit where you click the X button and all that. You know, that makes sense to me, but like, come on. It can't be like so egregious. He did. You would if you held on to that a little bit longer. That's you know, maybe picked.
Can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch.
I know field goals aren't going to win the game, but I could see myself like not getting it there, and then I do this whole drive and I don't get anything. Well, I thought about going for it on fourth, and then I was like, no, I don't like that. Yeah. It was yeah, but it was at like the 3, I think.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
Oh, he almost picked that.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit.
That you do.
Long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Ah, yeah.
Defense rises up and makes a huge.
That was a big one.
Well, the offense being aggressive here, going for it on fourth down, but the defense was not having it at all. They come up with a big stop.
That was a user too.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal.
Yep.
Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble.
Speaking of two covered.
Quick throw to the left side. He goes in for a big gain. It's a
What a weird angle, by the way.
It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
It sure did look like that.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review.
Okay. My it's being very weird right now, honestly.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
That's
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
yeah. Huh. Yeah, very Very annoying, isn't it? I'm looking for... sometimes, like, whenever, like, pre-play, I'm trying to change players, and I keep hitting, like, O, and it will automatically put me on the corner instead of, like, a D-tackle, and it's usually an immediate touchdown for whoever I'm facing. It's really stupid. I'm looking forward to the next game that's coming out, but, you know, let's be honest, it's... Everything that they're talking about, like, fixing is mostly cosmetic. I'm sure there's issues going to happen with the game, and we're all going to be annoyed that it's going to be like $80 to buy it. It's just... the games are just so expensive.
Drops back, needing a third down.
Oh.
The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage.
That was so dumb.
Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points at the very
I threw it
least.
way too early.
They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory.
Nice.
Stopped. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of
What's-
get caught up in
it's
third
here?
down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first.
Oh, what
down.
jersey?
If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense.
Oh,
out of
nice.
whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch, and they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
This is a little bit different than the game against Steve.
Decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the
Slightly.
He had the time to make the
Slightly.
That completion sets up a third down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot.
Oh,
It is intercepted.
oh my God! What a play by that guy!
Not much on the return, but
Oh my God,
sets up the offense at the 40.
that was. And well, you did have a guy in your face, and maybe that contributed to the throw or something. But that was an insane play. Okay, Steve's here, so the party's over. Steve. Yeah, he's watching the game. He said nice stop.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. That costly red zone
And he just said he's
interception
advancing
the
it.
last time. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Looking to throw it on first down. Dump off caught by the runner.
Oh, how did you beat me on the X's there? Oh.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit
Well,
more with that pitch.
I think earlier I beat you on one of those mashes, but I lost that one.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
I was not expecting you to be in that defense there, so once I saw that happen, I was like, nope,
Important third
no
down play
picks.
coming up. From the shotgun, drops back.
Speaking of bad decisions. Speaking of bad decisions.
Onto it. Don't expect that from such a reliable
All right, I'm not going to make it from here. I'm just going to go for it.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
LeVar. Yay. Not pretty.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Touchdown Tigers.
Yeah, it really was. I knew I had it in that coverage, but I wasn't sure if I could get it off in time. But my guy in the backfield blocked 2 guys.
And then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Yeah, like the best throw ever. Oh man, if he would have underthrown it just by a hair, it would have been, and probably for 6.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Oh, I couldn't have stopped that.
This one will be fair caught.
That was tough. I didn't curse either.
Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
That was a nickel 3-3 cover 4 palms with a middle linebacker spy. Is that complicated enough for you? Yeah, I noticed that too. That was not amazing. Like, obviously you should have completed the pass, but I was somewhat assuming that my one guy would have started to move to limit the damage once you caught it.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes a quick grab. Receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Steve said something stupid that I didn't understand because he's trying to advance this as fast as possible.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Yeah, you should be happy, Steve. We're trying to get this done as fast as possible here.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an
Oh my gosh.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, it sure looked like it.
This, if you're defensive coordinator, it's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it again.
Oh.
And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down.
The
I brought some pressure that time too. I haven't been bringing a ton, but
finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Felt necessary there.
The Bulls pick up enough.
I thought you were gonna Sam Dahl it, to be honest, right up the middle.
First down, looking to throw the football. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Boy, great play here by
I feel like there's multiple times this game where I'm hanging on by the skin of my teeth.
The Fridge, or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course most recently Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
And the wideout goes in motion.
Squirrel!
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's looking deep here.
Oh my God!
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play! Look out, he's got some space. That's a potential game changer.
Oh, what a play by him! Yeah, Rashawn.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Once an offense heads back out of the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Oh!
Would have been a big game, but he
Darn!
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
I had the matchup I wanted and didn't quite work. Yeah, he almost did.
completion makes it second down.
But honestly, I usered the receiver there because I thought it might be a pick. And anytime you use a receiver, it seems like catching traffic just doesn't work.
We'll give it to the running back. Solid
Right.
run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Which, honestly, it's probably fair because otherwise, like, I'm sure there would be people that would be good enough to just do that every time and just to catch every single time.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Not escaping, down he goes. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together.
Oh, yeah,
strategy.
that's so
Play,
cheap,
it came from
honestly.
the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Yeah, I bet.
They'll kick it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go.
Oh, God.
Ball's in the catch. They finally
I
make
saw
the
it. I
stop.
just couldn't get there.
Gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory down at the 49.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense.
Did you user that guy over there, or was that his route? Okay.
They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Tries the right with a quick throw.
Oh, my God.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He goes down quickly, but
A game of that guy's life.
interception.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
It's very tough to do an offense against you when you know what I'm, like, you know I'm passing.
And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he's brought down, but there is a
I don't know what it is.
marker out there. Let's check out
Oh,
this.
come on.
The offense can overcome that holding penalty.
Oh, jeez. Come on, Jake Scott Arrieta.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for
Yeah, you saw that one coming.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag.
He sure did.
And they'll run it with the draw play. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
I like the coverage there to pass on, but not for 20 yards.
Backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now.
Right. God damn it.
And on 4th down, the punter
Didn't
sends it
curse.
away.
I think you pushed me.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
I got so lucky there. It glitched, so I did the too much power with the punt, and it did like a half punt. And it's very annoying. I don't know.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback operating an empty set. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be
That's
off.
definitely a good idea.
Just this defensive coordinator.
Just threw it a little too far, it looks like.
More pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Extending the play now.
Oh.
It's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the 1st down.
Is that what protects the ball?
2 plays here before halftime.
Yeah, that's he got a little lucky there.
And long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. 4 seconds remaining. Time for this.
Come on, that's awful.
One more play before they head to the locker room. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's incomplete. Last gasp pass as time expires in the 1st half. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The USF offense is back out there now. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged.
Yeah, sometimes they don't at all, and it's just like it hurts a lot.
Second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Takes the snap.
I knew it.
Takes off on the run. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
The Bulls line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Boy, I'm a big
It was. I heard you talking about it, but you know, as long as it's not a touchdown.
They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. Short pass.
Oh, what the heck?
Get some space around the 30. They finally get him.
Oh, man.
Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
That linebacker has not missed that tackle the entire year.
Obviously, in the NFL, these tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups. And
I think he took a bad angle. He's 98 overall, and he's got like 92 speed.
He does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Must have been just a bad angle, I guess.
The Bulls pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
That probably didn't assist.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Near the goal line.
Somehow he's not in.
Able to get him down.
And there's the tight end.
Doesn't make any sense.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? As a design quarterback keeper. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown.
Yeah, there it is.
That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum.
I was in the 5-2 and had everybody crashing and just no hope.
Great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies.
Yeah, it's very difficult to stop.
The extra point was up and good. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's got it. Breaks in.
Go!
Clear. It's a sprint.
Ah.
Not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown.
Whew.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
We all have our own style, Avery.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
I changed all my middle linebackers because it's defaulted to they have like a right elbow brace, and I think it's stupid, so I go in and remove the elbow brace every time. I wouldn't mind if it was once in a while, but it's like a glitch or something, so I just take it off. Yeah. Yeah, it's maybe a certain archetype or something, you know, who knows, but
The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the
oh man, wide open.
Catch is made.
Did you user him?
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I have a tough time with that route against you.
About what makes this receiver so special, he kept referring to his route.
Yeah, but it's like it's not like a drag. It's like a dig.
A nice lane to throw the football.
Yep.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield.
Yeah. God, that guy's huge.
And the running back takes the handoff. You see, you're able to make the stop.
I was gonna say he sure looked like it. Is there any play in the game where you can like automatically double a tight end?
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Yeah, I don't think there is, but if anybody knows, it would be you. Oh, what a play.
Nice throw caught for a completion. And look at this speed.
It was a really nice play.
Bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship,
yeah, that was a tricky
this
one.
Quarterback potentially could have a big day, but I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Throws a bullet to the right,
Oh.
and it's incomplete as he just
Perfect read.
his receiver that time.
I bet it's with the picks. I bet with the picks, the confidence is off or something.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw.
Yeah.
Snags the quick throw. And they stop him just short of the end zone.
I might have blitzed everybody.
The key key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion.
I kept hitting R1.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Hey, good play.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, USF. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing.
This has been a barn burner the entire game.
Back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3. 17.
I haven't had any moments where I'm like, haven't been with like extreme focus.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback.
Well, you don't need to remind me of that right now.
And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
I know I've played this game a little bit because I was running and scrambling in the pocket, avoiding you, and I wasn't even looking at him. I was looking downfield.
Crucial conversion right now.
Yeah.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down, looking for the wide out.
Oh, come on. Catch the ball. No, what was that? That was such a good throw, too.
And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time.
Oh, my gosh. It's the title game. Like, let's go.
He'll call for the fair catch here.
Yeah.
Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field.
Steve just said fiddlesticks.
Possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going?
What's it? Okay. Oh my gosh.
Interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return.
Yes. Rashawn.
Touchdown Tigers. Takeaway.
Oh man.
That he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball.
You jinxed yourself.
Back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
No. Well, that won't be happening next year.
Decides to signal fair catch.
Well, that whole play was weird because it was like it kept shifting my player, and it wasn't like. It's like the computer had control of my guy or something because it kept switching my player.
Offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. It's a bullet that's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes
Nice
the
play.
grab.
Oh my God.
Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after
Is that a big receiver or tight end?
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy.
Yeah, he's. I see he's got a star under him there.
The receiver gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wide.
Oh.
Makes the catch downfield. That's a big game.
All right, guys. There's like 3 guys over there. Like a little tighter. That was a nice throw.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Oh.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
If you would like to know, that was that same guy that has the 3 picks. Yeah, he's having the game of his life. I mean, he's a good player, but...
Second down.
Oh, God. This is so annoying.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly.
Wow.
He's a wide open receiver. Complete
Well,
all the way to the end
you win some, you lose some.
Touchdown, Bulls. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock?
Yeah, completely wide open.
Run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
So many choices there.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, and risk a fumble. Like, yeah, just so many good choices.
Out onto the field. Trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Takes the handoff. It's Turner. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They're going to run the option. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy, keep this quarterback from running.
That was a nice play by you.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well,
Yeah, I had that there, but
right where you want to be after
like against
completion.
computer, I would have had the
Nowhere
first
to go
down, but
after
not
that
against the
catch.
user. No.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
Oh my God.
Intercepted, a crushing play.
Come
They bring him
on.
down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception.
There was nothing wrong with the play call.
To maybe tie this game.
Kirk.
What was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead?
Oh.
Taking a chance and it backfires.
USF offense is
I was
back
just
out
so
there now.
lucky
They were
that wasn't a
clicking
pick
last time.
six.
Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Ball handed off. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Oh,
And that's interception.
oh man.
5. When will this QB get the hook? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the
What a
field.
crazy defensive
And with
game.
those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Yeah, I think so.
And the powerful Clemson offense.
That guy that
back
tipped
out
it
there.
was a 5-star
They had some
too.
good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The gain is
Up
4.
until this year, I've had trouble getting 5-stars because Nate takes them, but when I do get them, it's mostly on defense.
Make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Yeah, that guy. I'm guessing you're going to play him at DN too.
Tight end goes in motion.
Maybe linebacker, honestly.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch.
We're both mashing so hard.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Positive yards are always important for an offense.
I got to
but at
pause
this
it and
stage
pull
of the
that guy. He's like hurt. Had a good run. He's a senior, and his name is Paul, so that should tell you how amazing he is. All right, I'm good.
Ball game, playing with the lead. You're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Now it's second down here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Oh,
Got a lane. Can he get in?
Gosh.
Touchdown, but there is a marker on the field.
Jake Arrieta again.
Take that crucial touchdown off the board.
Yeah, same guy. Come on, dude. What's up with these losers and trying not to win? I've been setting that like jet pass up like all game, and we just had to screw it up now.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that was a game-saving play by that guy. Oh, you usered him.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4.
Yeah, probably right.
Toss play to the outside. Got space looking for the end zone.
No.
He runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a
And that
10 or
big
15
too,
yard
that
gain,
fast.
But he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Remember that time Nate faked a field goal against against Tom? And he was just... Remember that time Nate faked a field goal against Tom and was just giggling? Yeah, I think he was like practicing it a bunch. I didn't practice them much, but I'm guessing you did. Oh. Oh, that's it.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Let's fly to the wideout. Oh, he does it.
Jeez.
Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Wow.
Here's another interception. We're losing track. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
I'll say that most of the time, I used to play more zone until I got like kind of comfortable, but I would say I'd say about 70% I'm playing man right now. Yeah, it's definitely more than.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in, and they'll get him down that time.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about...
In the early days, I played a lot of zone, but now, like, I've gone through that thought... Well, I didn't realize that. I've gone through that thought process that, like, I'm probably just going to out-athlete everybody, so for the most part, I play man.
2nd down and goal upcoming.
Definitely.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's why you practice right there.
Do you run that little RPO thing at times with that little out route?
They get a touchdown and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go.
It
like their odds of closing this game out.
They'll try to add the lead
it's very good in certain situations, but also very bad if you misread it.
Up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team is on the field.
Yep. Yeah, I like it in down in that area.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. A pre-snap motion from the
What a
offense.
mess those guys are.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here.
Of course.
Scramble now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps.
I'm wondering if it's like some market manipulation they're doing there because Tesla stock fell 14 or 15% today.
But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead he gets that first down.
The Bulls with 1st and 10 here.
Because they've been doing it for like.
He's running out of time here.
They've been doing it for quite a while.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well.
Yeah, like several.
Harass this quarterback has a lot
right.
to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time.
Oh, I didn't want you to force a fumble.
Anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense because they have this lead.
Yeah, good game. Where is the?
Defensive backs have their eyes on the
there
ball,
it is.
and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
It won't let me. Oh, I guess it did.
Down.
Why isn't it like? Because you have timeouts, I guess. That's kind of silly, isn't it? How do I do that? Oh, okay, I'll do that then for this next one.
And the quarterback just kneels down.
Chew. Oh, I got it. Chew clock. Okay. Yeah, we always have good games. I'll say that. Because I think earlier this year you got me by like 11 or something, or 10 or whatever. So, good game. Talk soon. Steve's real bad.
We have a national champion. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Curtin. They looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
Now, I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler.
Woo!
This is a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are your kings of college football and national champions, the Clemson Tigers.